Hi guys, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do the weekly reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy November, and we also just had our full moon in Taurus, so this is a time of like deep healing. We are in Scorpio season, so there's a deep emotional healing. We're healing. It's a time energy of healing emotional wounds. It's also being really resourceful. How can you use your skills in the physical world to help yourself heal at this time? We're all kind of going through this challenging process. It's deep emotional wounds could be coming to the surface, and you know there is a level of stability. So let's see what messages we have. Let's see what's coming out. We have kind of it's been an intense energy for a while. So let's see, what is the message, please? What is the message for everybody? What does everyone really need to know? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Four of Wands all came out together. So Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, and Four of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here is taking your power back, being creative. We're in the energy of creating something that is going to create this new beginning, create some solid foundation. This creative energy, it's sort of recognizing your stability within your creativity is what I'm getting with this Four of Wands. We have, fours are about stability, and the Four of Wands is really about that creative, like celebratory kind of energy. So this is like, pulling from your creativity. How can you be a leader of yourself, of your life, and pull this creative energy to create this new beginning, something solid, a solid foundation within your material world. And so we have the Eight of Wands here. This is about communication. It's about fast moving. It's about travel. You could be traveling to do this. You could be communicating. There could be a lot of communication needed right now. There could be a lot of fast moving thoughts involving this. Let's see. I will clarify these cards. So yeah, it's really about harnessing this power within you, this creative power to create stability in your life and in your physical life. So it's using kind of like that creative inspirational, motivational energy. What inspires you, what motivates you to create a solid foundation that you will be able to build upon in your material world. So this is beautiful. I love this energy. Such beautiful energy today. And so yeah, this is going to have to deal with your healing too, because part of that healing process is harnessing how you can be a creator. It's like moving from that victim mentality to that creation mentality. Okay, so my circumstances aren't what they want it to be. How can I transform this? How can I create something that I do want from this energy that seems to be lacking, that seems to be causing me pain, causing me suffering, that is stagnant, that I don't like? How can I be creative with this to make it work better for myself? So I love that, you guys. That's so beautiful. So let's clarify. I want to clarify. Let's see if we have any other messages that come out. So show me why this Ace of Pentacles is here, please. Why this Ace of Pentacles? We have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Show me why this King of Wands energy is here, please. Why is this King of Wands energy here? We have the Seven of Cups, yeah. And then show me why this Four of Wands energy is here, please. Why this Four of Wands energy here? Four of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, with this Five of Swords energy, this Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, you're really wanting to be victorious. You're wanting to be victorious. You're wanting to move forward in a new direction. It could feel like, you've kind of been stuck in the past, and it kind of feels like, how do you move on from that? How do you move on from that? But you really do have this desire. You have this thought of like, I want to be victorious over this. So I feel like with that energy, you will be victorious if you continue to hold on to that thought. Yeah, with the King of Wands and the Seven of Cups, it's like, look at your options. They're limitless. Essentially, you stepping into this power, you being this king of your creativity, of your inspiration, of your motivation, gives you all these options. You could go any which way with this. You could go any way you could. Now, the downfall of this, I just want to point out, is that this could lead to that sort of emotional overwhelm. And sometimes when you're in that emotional overwhelm, it's like you get stuck. You kind of get stuck, and you're like, I don't know which way to move. So that's an only downfall. But I'm looking at this right now as like you being in your power is creating all these options. Where do you want to go with this? How do you want to go with this? Universe is like, look, I'm giving you everything. You can have it whichever way you want. You just have to create it. So that is like really good energy, you guys. The Four of Wands. So this is like, finding your stability in the through the struggle. It's like getting through the struggle, getting through these thoughts. You're gonna have these thoughts. Maybe you're feeling like an imposter. Maybe you're like, I can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Or maybe you're hitting roadblocks. And so it's saying, don't let your thoughts get in the way of this. Don't let your thoughts, because there is this stability. You do have this stability. You do have this creativity. You do have this drive. You have this opportunity. We wouldn't have these cards here if you didn't. And so these thoughts are going to have to be, kind of harnessed. They're kind of have to be controlled. You're kind of going to have to be observe them, like kind of observe these thoughts. Like, oh, what if I'm not good enough? What if I can't do it? What if I, all that stuff. You have to let that go and recognize I'm stable. I'm creative. I am the king of my I am the king of my creativity, of my motivation, of my inspiration. And so that's how you kind of get through that. The bottom of the deck for me is the overall energy. So yeah, there's a whole, there's a lot going on right now. It could be a little bit overwhelming. There could be a lot of overwhelm. I do see this has the sun right here. So it looks like clarity is coming. Clarity is coming, but we're still a little bit, this is still a little bit of that trauma. It could be still some of that, like, not feeling enough, that shame, that pain, that lack of mentality, where we are feeling like all this is coming to us, but like, who are we to really do this? No, that's what you've got to harness. That's what you've got to get control of. Just because it's there doesn't mean that it's going to overtake the situation. Universe is showing us right now that it's here. You need to be aware of it, and the reason you need to be aware of it is so that you can choose to move in a different direction. That's where your power is. That's where your power is in this situation. So I am going to take let's see, what do I want to take? Yeah, I will take one of these mystical shaman oracles. This is a beautiful message. The Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, it is going to be a struggle. I think it's saying there's still a struggle. We have 2 sevens and 2 5s on this bottom row here, and I think that's just letting you know, that's saying, hey, like, don't expect this to be easy. Don't expect this to just, like, all fall in your lap, all, without doing anything. You still have to put a little effort into it. You're still going to have to struggle a little bit. But it's not something that you should be, like, looking at like, oh, I can't do it. That's not it at all. It's just saying be aware of these things. Be aware that it might be, a little more challenging, but that you're going to get through it. There is the sun. I see the sun here, all this movement. If you just move through it, and that's kind of what this Eight of Wands is saying. It's like you just got to move through those thoughts, those emotions that are kind of holding you back right now. Oops. We have soul retrieval number 49. So that's another 4, I think. yeah. Another 4. Just one second. Let me get my book. Sorry. Let me get my book. Okay, 49. So you are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. Yes, this totally like reiterates, like you're getting your soul back, you're getting your drive, your motivation, like everything that drives you in this life, you are getting that back. And so, yeah, it is going to be a little bit of a struggle, but it's nothing that you guys can't handle. So, hopefully, that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hopefully, that resonated. I will talk to you guys later.